Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'll be showing you what my rest day looks like. So in the previous video I was doing applications for 11 hours and that was pretty intense, so I blocked out the entire day the next day to have rest. So the first thing I did was to hit the gym, and this is Bloomsbury Fitness, which is UCL's gym, and it's right next to the student center, which makes it really convenient. So I pay a monthly subscription fee of £25 a month, and I think it's pretty worth it, especially since it's really close to campus. So I start off by running on the treadmill, and I thought this machine was quite cool because you can select which scenery you like to run to. And definitely whenever I run, I have to listen to my running track on Spotify. So this was my first time coming back to the gym after getting COVID, and I definitely felt the difference because my stamina was much worse than before. I had to run slower and I couldn't finish a half an hour run. Even though I was pretty frustrated with myself, I knew that I had to take it slow and easy, and gradually I'll be able to get back my stamina. Other than cardio, I've been trying to do some strength training as well. I still have no idea what each equipment is called, but I did have fun going around trying the different equipments and just following the instructions on them. But I do try to make sure that my form is correct to prevent injuries, and I usually do that by watching YouTube tutorials. Being new to the gym, it can be quite intimidating because you're afraid if people are judging you, whether you're using the equipment correctly. But I think what's important is just to be brave and try out all the equipments out there, and just don't be afraid to learn. And once you get over the anxiety, you become more comfortable with going to the gym each time. After gym, I head to Lidl's, which is just a 5 to 10 minutes walk away from the gym. And Lidl is amazing because everything is so cheap. First, I got 2 pain au chocolat, correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, and they were for 49 pence each. Then I got a box of strawberries for £1.89. 2 mangoes for £1.49. Some cherry tomatoes for 99 pence, which is so cheap. Iceberg lettuce for 69 pence, and a piece of steak, which was only £3. I also had to get some detergent, soap, and oat milk. In total, everything was £15. Today for dinner I'll be having rice with pork chops and asam with vegetables. So for those of you who don't know, asam fish is this dish that is spicy and sour and is usually eaten with fish, but since I don't have fish, I'll be mixing in vegetables instead. So I'm frying up some pork chops and cutting up some vegetables. I think I was really missing some flavors from home, so that's why I decided to make asam, and I brought this paste all the way from Singapore. It's quite easy as well because all I had to do was to boil the vegetables, cook up the asam paste, and then just combine them together. I'm using 5 types of vegetables today, and it's broccoli, zucchini, eggplant, lettuce, and tomato. So now I'm trying to render off the fat from the pork chop. So now with the leftover oil from the pork chop, I'm going to fry up the asam paste. And you see that it turns from orange to this darker red color. That's when I add it to the pot of vegetables, and with some water I let it boil off. I have to say that my favorite sauce to go with pork chop is applesauce. I don't know why, but it just works. I know the portion looks huge, but this is my first meal of the day, and I know it's really unhealthy to be eating so late, but that explains why I'm eating so much. As you can see, I was so happy with the food, and it's either it was good or I was just too hungry. So after showering, I finally got to unpack my ASOS package. I bought 2 sweaters and a belt, and they were all on discount. There's really not much to review because let's just say I kept all of them. Okay, but this Topshop sweater was so comfortable. So I ended off the night with editing my video, having some samyang fire noodles, and made a very lazy version of a hot toddy, which I just added honey to some whiskey and water. Thank you guys for watching, and if you liked the video, do give it a thumbs up and watch my previous videos here.